Right. We live. Yeah. Let's see if we're gonna get anyone to jump in. Well, go on. First person to arrive. What are you saying? What's happening? Can we get an audience today? Can we get some engagement today? I need to catch up on a lot of stuff, man. It's been a long weekend. Just been long. I haven't really got stuff done what I needed to get done. And you know, them ones where you just feel like you're playing catch up. And I just need to stay consistent with this streaming thing. You get me? Need to stay consistent. So, regardless whether anyone's in here or not, I'm going to be streaming. You get it? I'm going to have to. Now, let me work this one out now because why is that screen like that? Oh, I'm signing to the wrong account. This one's got adverts. Bam. One is bounces little man thing. Yo, you know what? I just watched this little man thing with bouncer. So I don't really want to. Right there. Where's? Oh, sorry. There it is. I've just watched this. Let me see if I can get some people in this live now. Let me see. Let me see if I can work this now. What's going on? What's going on? One person. How you doing? Just putting the link on my story so people can click the link. What's going on, people? 2 people. 3 people. Yeah. We're getting active now, yeah? All right then, cool. Just put the link out now. Bam. Have you lot got anything that I should react to? Because, like I was just saying, I've just watched that Little Man and Bouncer video. Obviously, them two have their mad back and forwards. But there's been bare things going on where I haven't really spoke on things like Clue's gone mad on spray. Bouncers broke it down. Bouncer broke it down mad. I think maybe we should start there, you know. Not watch the whole thing, but that video where Bouncer broke down that situation is a good video, and I have watched it. Which one is it now? Is this it?
So we got the boy Clue. He has a lot to say about Young Spray. You get me? They've been going back and forth. You get me? So I might as well get in the.
This ain't the one, is it? Is this the one? I'm not sure. I'm sure it's like an hour long. I'm sure it's not that one. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is that one, you know. I think it is. I think it is that one.
So we got the boy.
Let's get into it.
I'm not gonna get drawn out by Spray, but we can all play this game as well. We can play this game, bro. It's fine to me. I don't mind. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like you take man's kindness for weakness. You take man keeping the peace, bigging man up. Ache, don't want no problems. To actually think that man's a idiot in the grand scheme of things, man's not an idiot. Get me? Like man's not an idiot, Ache. So anyway,
what we doing here? Bad for who? Bad for me? No, bad man. You're bad for dangles and that. Straight. So know what you're talking about. Yeah? Because you're over there on all sorts of trains. You might as well take this phone of mine. You know what I mean? And make it make sense. Do you get it? The man them stopped being on trains decades ago, bad man. But you're on a ban. And you don't know about Uber or Bolt.
Well, he knows about Uber and Bolt, bro. But you get me? A little piggy told me, he rang them up and he asked to borrow £1,000.
See, this is the internet, man. This is the internet. This is where it starts to get like... This is where like... every action has a reaction. You get me? And it's only so long that you can get away with something without elevating before everyone starts catching up. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like Sprays came onto the internet as the big bad wolf. He's found his lane from talking about like saying whatever he's saying in his ADHD mode. Like he would just say anything. You get what I'm trying to say? And it's worked for him for a long time. But everyone's clocked on that, wow, this guy's mad. He will say anything. You get me? I wonder if I say anything, will I get the same reaction? And at first, people are tippy-toeing, people having back and forths with people, but they're not trying to go too mad. And now it's come to the stage where the person who started saying anything is getting anything said back to him. You get it? And it's the internet, man. Guess you just gotta be thick-skinned, innit? Like everyone around is gonna be like, ooh. And obviously, a lot of the things that I said now is kind of semi-getting personal, but at the same time, it's public information, innit? But then it's mixed with a bit of personal stuff, you get me? And that's the internet for you now. That's the internet.
How about that? You're gonna hear this and you're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. A little piggy told me. So I'm thinking, what's going on with all this AdSense? What's going on with all this YouTube money? Where's the YouTube money going?
Where's the YouTube money going? Where's the YouTube money going? That's what they're asking. Huh? Yeah. This is what they're asking. Where's the YouTube money going? Obviously, the thing about this YouTube, yeah, is that I don't, unless you're consistently going crazy, yeah. And even when you're doing that, after a while, people just get used to it. And then they think to themselves, oh, we've seen this. So, like, I don't need to see it again. You get me? So you got to keep innovating, innit? And obviously, I think I said that on one of the videos on the Sinners, like, yo, Spray needs to come with something new now because I feel like everyone's catching up to the style of content that he's making. And I feel like it just needs to change it up. Not even change it up, but add to it. Because that's what everyone's doing now. Everyone's adding like new things to their content. And I feel like if you're not continuously innovating, people will lock off. It's just like if you're watching like Big Brother or Love Island or one of these reality shows, like they always have to keep refreshing what they're doing. Otherwise, the TV ratings plummet, and then they don't get funding for a next series. You get me? All the same with like any shows. Like you've got to keep innovating. If you don't innovate, it's gonna go to you know what I mean? You can't keep things the same all the time and expect the same results. You get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? You get. But yeah, man. Let me carry on watching this now.
Where is it going? That's what a little piggy told me. So it makes sense why a man's talking about train. He's taking train. It makes sense, my brother. Yeah? It makes sense that he's always on train, then he's on Uber, because I know Uber costs money, especially if you don't have a license. You don't know how to drive, or you don't have a license. Man's touching nearly 50 with no license. Do you know what I mean? But listen, guys, get me. A little piggy told me he asked another man to borrow him £1,000. Get me? And this is 1,000,000% facts. So, Clue, it's starting to make sense why a man's always on train. You get it? And then when you start saying these truthful stuff, all of a sudden, Achi's getting mad. Achi's getting mad. Come on, bro. Come on, Achi. Yeah? Achi. Get me? Spray. Everything is cool. But you see, I haven't given you 24 hours. I haven't given you 48 hours. I gave you 24 hours and I started talking. But man hasn't given you a real 24 hours. And I don't think I will. But it's like, just let's not fool the internet now. Yes, everyone calm down. Calm down. You get me? Let's not fool the internet.
See what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anyone's gone even mad. It's just that no one was really talking like this before. I feel like there was a lot of respect, and a lot of respect's being lost now, just because of the back and forth, just because of things that are being said. You get me? Or also, a lot of people just realizing, if I speak about it, I'm gonna get paid, and that's it. You see this bad thing and all these fucking, whether you're bad or not, that doesn't matter, bro. No one ain't doing nothing for no reason. And if they do, then you're just mad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Everyone's got to learn to master their emotions or channel it in a different way. You think someone's just going to go and get a thing and go and just look for someone for just a bit of chatting? If they're going to do that, then that's what they're going to do, innit? I mean, it's not like it doesn't happen. I'm not saying it don't happen, but as a big man, I'm talking about like, for this type of chatting here, where someone's just like preying on your insecurities and you've spoke about them, I just don't think it makes sense for anyone to go and do something stupid. You would have just got tricked out of your position. And this is what this is about now. It's about whether you can get tricked out of your position or not. You get what I'm saying? It's a game of chess. It's a game of chess. That's what it is. It's a game of chess. That's how I see it. It's all a game of chess now.
Before the internet, everyone knew who they were. You get me? Let's not talk about works that we done 20, 25 years ago. Please, you get me? Please, bro. Let's not do that. But anyway.
So you got the buying on the train. And all now we ain't heard no buying ringing now. You was there talking about you was going to go to a bounce.
See, Clue now. I feel like this video, Clue could have spoke like this time ago then. Let's just say. I don't think he's had any intention to speak like this. I don't think he's came into the game to speak like this. But I just feel like people pushed his buttons and he's probably just said, wait there. Bro, I'm just not speaking on you in a certain way because I got respect for you. But if you're going to keep using my name in a certain way, then why won't I just do the same thing? You get me? Because this ain't even about being bad, bro. It's just about being confident. There's a difference, bro. And then the space that they're all in, everyone's going to assume, everyone's going to think, oh, this person's bad for this person, that person's bad for that, because of how you act. You get it? Bro, that's just all a facade. That's just, who cares who's bad for who and who's bad? Like, who cares about that, really? Nobody. In this day and age, that badness means nothing. If anything, the nerds are the baddest now, because whoever's got the best technology gets to put out the best content. Yeah. And that's going to make you look stupid. So it's like, yeah, street ready. Yeah, you can get caught on the street, get punched up, but people ain't loafing around in certain places or doing certain things. Yes, you can get punched. Yes, that can happen. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, like, nobody ain't going out their way to do that. That's what I don't think. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it can't happen, because it definitely can. But in these situations, everyone's a big man. They're in their yards. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're in their house. They're not on the street corner, yeah, or like in a park, or, you know what I'm trying to say? These are big people. And at the end of the day, they're monetizing their beef. This is the new age beef, monetizing it online. You get what I'm saying? And everyone's locked in like it's a soap opera. It's like a drama. You get me? That's what this is.
It's a seminar and that. And I was like, why would you go to Bounce's seminar and that? Then you told us, Bounce had been talking too much, your words. You need to see him in person, check the temperature. Well, okay. Then I started thinking, well, how come you ain't gone to a certain rapper shows and that to check the temperature? Because
see, this is why it's chess, though. This is why it's chess, because everyone can switch your narrative and turn it to something else. You get me? Take one scenario, put it with the next one, and say, why isn't that like this? You know how easy it is to do that, like, and then you're going to end up defending yourself. But how are you going to defend yourself to these kind of things? This is why it's chess. You're saying something that is going to lead him to have to defend himself in a way that he's going to have to think smart about what he does next or says next. Chess. It's like trying to get him into checkmate. What do you think, whoever this is watching? Because I think that's what it is. What's going on? It's like a game of chess now. And everyone's saying things to put people in the corners and seeing how they react. You get me? And from Clue, like I says, I think originally, Spray is just using Clue's name to get views. And when you're doing these things, it can get blown out of proportion. You might have one intention, but you don't know how someone else is going to take it, innit? And I don't even think Clues took it in a bad way. He just thought to himself, big man, if you want to talk about me, I can talk about you. It's not a problem. Just don't expect me to go nice, because I don't know why you think I should. You get me?
because the last thing I heard, bad man, you was going viral at award shows.
I don't even want to laugh about that, but that is true. Explain this to us, Spray. Why have you got energy for me? Why do you feel like you can, what, because man's just giving you man's weakness? And just like, yo,
this is the internet, man. This is the internet, man. It's one of those things where you got to look at it and think, yo, what is something that I wouldn't want someone to say about me online that's going to make me feel a certain way? And if there's something like that, how do I avoid it coming out? Or do you avoid it? Or are you happy for people to speak on it? You know what I mean? Because obviously, Spray's already said that's like a PTSD moment for him then. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it would be in it. Like, come on. But the way that people are speaking on it, like it's a joke then. You get me? But if you're going to speak about people in a jokey way, you're going to have to expect the same back. Now, personally, I think Spray can handle that. You get me? But it's still a chess move. So it's going to be like, your turn now. What are you going to do now? Do you get it? And like I says, the chess move has to be online, because if it's offline stuff, you might get tricked out your position. I don't feel like anyone's planning to do that or willing to do that. I don't think that's a situation. I don't think that's a thing. I'm just saying you can get tricked out your position. But maybe we just all view this in a mad way, and it's not even that mad to him. But because we know the situations and the scenarios that they're going on about, we're empathizing and thinking, yo, if that was me, I'd feel away, you get me? And I'd want to do something. But at the same time, you're on the internet talking about anyone, you run this risk. You get me? Everything's a risk when you're on the internet speaking. Someone's going to hate on you and they're going to want to put your information out there. Like, I think that's just how it goes now.
Spring, Achi, I haven't shed no blood on you, bro. I've done none of that, bro. I've said one and two things which I don't take back. I own. Do you know what I mean? I said it. What I said. I meant it. Do you know what I mean? I squashed it with you. I came on there. I was the big person and put it to bed. And I understand why you're saying mad stuff. Bro, what you should have done, you should have just congratulated man for getting 100K subscribers. Bro, forget the 100K subscribers. It can go tomorrow. We all know how YouTube can be. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You can go tomorrow. We know the field that we're in. But it's just the achievement, isn't it? Like, get me? I'm always congratulating you. Oh yeah, boom, it's close to 100K subscribers. He stayed consistent. You get me? You started your YouTube 4 or 5 years ago. Over 5 years ago, because a post. You started your YouTube over 5 years ago. You've been going, and you're sick, and you're almost touching 100K. Like, but instead of you talking about come to my seminar, why don't you congratulate me of reaching 100K?
Do you think that he would have came to his seminar? And if he did, how do you think he would have turned up? Yeah. That's one question to ask. And then the next question to ask is, with everything that Bouncer's doing, like all these 24 hours and all these things, is it a great idea to plan an event? Is it a great idea to plan an event where people are going to know the time that you're there, the date, the location? And how do you protect yourself in that position? Do you have people posted? You know what I mean? Because then this becomes like, then the internet becomes like some presidency thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to have security on every door, you know what I mean? But you see this day and age that we're in now. If man want to get you, they can get you. It's just whether they want to. And if there's you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if there's money involved, man will get you. Like, when there's money involved, there's kind of like no limits to whether a man will get you. You get me? And there's beer tools that can be used. But when it's just about, I don't think as much when it's about beef, I don't think people are going that hard for it. From what I know, I've not heard of a situation where it was beef. Yeah, a man went to mad lengths to get someone. Do you get it? But when it's been like a money situation, man will put in homework. Man will put in homework for like maybe 6 months, find out everything. You get what I'm saying? But yeah.
Get me? Why don't you do that? Do you know what I mean? It took me a year. Well, I had like 17K subscribers.
Bouncer's come up was mad fast. He's done it sick. He's kind of proved himself as someone that can actually build brands. I think he's undeniable now because he's done it for other people and he's doing it for himself now. So all those other people that you like the dig that's and then they come out questioning whether they would have done it already or whatever, it's pointless. It's pointless. He's done it himself. So that's it. And then people now are not in the best positions. So that's just it.
the beginning of the year, but you catch my drift. You know what I'm trying to say? Why don't you congratulate that? It's not that it's hard to do that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you want to talk about my seminar, but then, and I'm not even going mad. But then it's like we all know what's going on, and this is why I said have some manners, stop fooling the internet, because we all know what's happened, and we saw even when certain man was on your podcast when he said, "Are you begging it?" and we saw that it triggered your PTSD. But then you want to come to my seminar.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Like he's kind of put it out there that certain things are a trigger, and that's where, yeah. See, this is what I'm trying to say about the chess as well. Because people are going to watch your content. They're going to see, okay, that's a trigger for you. I might just save that for another time because you went on that way with my man. And let's see what you do when I put you in the same position. Because I can talk about it and not even be in your presence. Or maybe even in your presence, I don't know. Like, obviously, it's going to be a bit mad to just do that in someone's presence. Because I don't think necessarily... I don't even think Spray's coming with that energy either, to be honest with you. Not really. He says a little like mad things, yeah, but it's like he takes it as a joke. But if he was to just like drop something like that on him, I don't know what would happen actually. I don't know. Fuck knows. But yeah, it's a chess move, man. But anything that you say can be used as a weapon against you. Because
you want to test the temperature. Bro, are you okay? Like, what do you actually think I'm an idiot? Do you know what I mean? What do you think is going to happen? You come to my seminar and you're going to see certain man that you actually know there, or you're going to see real peoples, or you're going to see man, and then what you're going to do? Come on, bro, man. That segment I was disappointed in because it was like, but I realized OG wasn't there. So this is why madness, you just started just chatting up your mouth. Maybe I blame it on the flipping the Magnum. You get me? It might be the Magnum, bro, or the weed, bro. You get me? You said you stopped weed, you come back, you done Umrah.
See, you see, like, you see, like this, how people are talking now, yeah. It's almost like they just lost respect now. I feel like they've had a respect there, and they feel like, man, I've just lost patience and lost respect. And now they're letting you know, I could have been speaking like this before, but I've had no intention to do so. Do you get it? And now that it's like this, and there's a lot of people in this industry now that can speak like this, the people that don't deserve respect is not going to get it. And that's going to have an effect on everyone's image, if that makes sense. It's going to have an effect on the Spray's image because he came in firstly, like, talking however he wants to talk, being however he wants to be, and nobody really challenged him. You get me? And he's what we doing here? Big up China. But it's like now there's other people in this industry that have similar brands, I want to say, like come from the streets when I say similar brands. You get me? They've all come from the same place, yeah? And they can all talk the same. Do you get it? Does that make sense? It's like being back in school. It's like being in school, yeah? And then there's always, let's just say, like the one bully who, you know, no one can't chat to. All the kids are scared of him. Don't say nothing. Rare. It's going around bullying people type thing. And then next bully comes to the school now. And he starts talking to the bully in a certain way. Everyone's going to start looking at him like, yo, my man's talking to him like this. Maybe he's not that scary. So then what does that, what situation does that make now? That bully is going to have to do something, or he's going to have to align with the bully. It's going to have to be two bullies, or you're going to have to take him out. Do you get it? And show who's the baddest or whatever. So that's why I say it's a game of chess, and that's what's going on right now. But I just don't feel like anyone intended to be in this position. It's just more losing patience kind of thing and a respect. It doesn't mean that people haven't got a history of being a certain way. It doesn't mean that people aren't willing to do things, but nobody cares about all of that. They just care that if you want to talk a certain way, I will talk a certain way, and that's it. That's all they care about. You get me?
Fam, I just don't get it, bro. You get me? Like, whatever, bro. But that there, no one can ever tell me, oh, Bouncer's in the wrong or Bouncer's gone mad now that man's speaking, because it's true, bro. Like, you need to have energy for certain nets, man, and not have energy for man, especially from a person that's like, yo, put it to bed, keep the peace, boom, boom, boom. So what Clue's saying is right. You get me? And you got energy for Clue. But now you don't even know all the mix-up that you've caused with this Elena painting, because it's just, you're rage baiting. But it's no problem, because man can rage bait and tell the truth.
That's the point. If you want to do rage bait, don't think that you can't get rage baited back, and you've got to deal with that now. That's all it is. Because like I said, I don't think Spray is intentionally trying to go at people. It's the truth. It's a views thing. It's a monetizing. It's a money thing. And money's still there to be made now. But it's a game of chess. Because men are drawing on your insecurities. But they only did it because you're doing it. How do you capitalize off this now? China, how do you think Spray capitalizes off this now? Because it should be a money thing. So how do you think he capitalizes? China, answer the question now. China must have come. Well, how do you think he answers the question? I mean, what do you think should happen next? Oh, he needs to start doing daily uploads. That's what I said. I said Spray needs to start streaming. I think he needs. No, it is. Yeah, no, it is. China's right. I believe you that content's coming out too fast now for a weekly podcast. It's coming out way too fast for a weekly podcast. So, how Spray feels on one day, you're gonna hear next week to have a response. These men could have made 5 videos by them. What? And Spray could have just been still chopping up the same thing. But when you respond, you need to monetize at the same time. So your responses got to still come from your platform, but in a way that people can get it faster. And if it's not fast enough, you just start losing views, bro. And the podcast thing, yeah. It's just not. It's not hitting. It's not giving the message quick enough. Basically, the podcast is more like a show. You get what I'm saying? The streaming and the daily content is more like a different type of show. It's still a show, but it's a different type of show. And these men are responding to a podcast, and Spray's responding back on the podcast. I just feel like it's too slow. It needs to come quicker. Yeah, they want the response ASAP. Bounce is doing this. You got 24 hours. He's giving you that time, and realistically, for a podcast, it's still going to be a week. He's saying 24 hours. Do you get what I'm saying? And also, he can attack 5 people at one time if he wants. Not saying that's what he wants to do, but he can.
Do you know what I mean? Man can rage bait and tell the truth. It doesn't matter. We keep talking about back in the day. No one don't care about the bad man back in the day. Who cares about that? There's loads of bad man gets boxed up now. You get me? Who cares about the bad man back in the day? Hello. Hello. The world's changed. It's changed, Spray. You get me? Oh, akhi.
And you didn't win no award. Yeah? Crazy. Make it make sense. You went to an award show. You didn't win no award. but you won something.
See where Clue clocked the game from early though, is that knowing that he's got to come in with a brand, a persona, you know what I'm saying? And his jokes, blood. He just knows. I don't know, but he just must be watching. I don't know if he's watching everything else and studied and thought, right, this is how I'm going to come out into the game, or he just naturally just came out with that. But the fact that he came into the game with a persona straight away is what you tune into. You tune into the landing version of Clue, not the rapper version, if that makes sense. You tune into the landing version of Clue. The rapper version is someone else. This is the landing version. And it's all the hand movements and all sorts of, he's putting all sorts of things in there. Bro, how many words has he got going around the place? What are we doing here? All sorts of, and what else? We got more. Crazy. Straight. Like, it's just the way that he's saying things, bro. He's turning a lot of it into into jokes, blood. But at the same time, he's talking serious things. And that's a dangerous place, man.
Something else. Yeah? It's crazy. And you went viral. Yeah?
And his eyebrows don't move, blood. His eyebrows stay like this. There's no like movement in his face at all. He's just straight face. It's crazy. It's crazy.
We all saw. It's crazy.
And that's what makes it, that's what I don't get, fam. You go on the internet, you just say mad stuff, and it's like, bro, we all saw. We saw. That didn't happen to me, bro. We saw, bro. Get me? We all saw. And it's fine, it's calm. Like, you speak about it. It's your trauma. My trauma's flipping. Dig that and look at, man, bro, how they dealt with, man. And I always talk about it, bro. It's their traumas, bro. We saw. So how dare you come for me, bro, talking about coming to my seminar? What do you think in your right mind will happen you coming to my seminar, bro? Huh? Me? Come on, bro. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. I'm aware. I'm not stupid of things, innit? I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid about things. So, come on, man.
It's crazy. A man went viral for treading water. It's crazy.
Also for algorithm, it pushes the people who drop first. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's what you gotta do. You have everything's just getting faster and faster and faster, bro. You have to get, you gotta move with the times. You have to. Otherwise, it's just gonna slow down. And the podcast thing is still a thing, but I feel like you gotta kind of tweak and change your concept for people to be tuning in. Like, if what was working before doesn't work, make slight changes, test and try things. I'm not saying it's not working. I'm just saying in this instance where people are getting massive views off these back and forwards, whether they want to or not, or whether you feel like you need to get your views up on your podcast. Sometimes I just don't think it's just as simple as sending a new shot. I feel like that worked at one period of time. I feel like that worked before, but I feel like now, yeah, the shots have to come today if that's what you're doing. You get me? Or you've got to react. So imagine Spray watching this. You know what? Imagine Spray had the computer set up now, and he was watching Clue do all this. He could just joke it off and laugh and joke about it, and that would make it just like, it would just kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It just wouldn't be as harsh as it seems, because everyone just knows they're waiting for Spray's response on the podcast, and he might not even respond, and it keeps Clue's views going up. And if Spray don't respond, people might not check in as much as they did before for his content. They might, but they might not. You get me? So YouTube space is a mad space, man. Trust me. It's been made like this, though. You get what I'm saying? It's been made like this. Like, everyone wants to see controversy. People have been leaders in the controversy. But if you want to stay on top of it, you've got to keep innovating. That's how I see it. If you want to stay on top of being controversial, yeah, and you was one of the first people to do this rage bait thing, you got to stay on top of it. That's my opinion.
What kind of sport is this?
Great.
You know?
And that's what it is. It's like you push man to the point where man's just saying mad stuff. And man's saying the truth with nothing but the truth. And you're gonna hear it. And it's gonna make you feel a certain way because your head's gonna take you and and you're gonna get on the train, you get me? And you get it, bro. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And this is why, for me, I'm just like, bro, like, remember, no one don't really care for you like that, Spray, because everyone just knows where your studio is, bro. You flipping hire out a studio, bro. Everyone knows it's a whole building, bro. They hire out multiple rooms. We all know that, bro. No one don't care. No one not bothered. That actually, no one is not actually bothered. Everyone just wants to live their life and cut through.
See, what I feel like Bounce is saying here is that it's like it's mind games. It's mind games. It's mind games. It's mind games, but it's not mind games at the same time. It is just as simple as, bro, nobody's scared. You see me personally, yeah. You see me, yeah. The way that I look at it, yeah. With like the rappers, with anyone and their persona, yeah. Me personally, yeah, this is just me though, yeah. And this is not even going at anybody in particular. It's just if you're going online, yeah, and you're putting yourself out there in a certain way, me personally, I'll uphold the character that you want to be because it's online. So if you are acting bad, I'm not going to test your badness online. You get what I'm saying? Not like that's it. I'm just not going to do that. Like that's your character that you want to put out there. And I feel like most people were doing that. I feel like people still do that. It's like if that's how you want to act online, then that's how we're gonna see you online. You get it? But then there's the commenters, there's the other people that everyone or people that are hating that will be like, my man's not bad, my man's not, or talk. You know what I'm trying to say? And technically, what is bad? You get what I'm trying to say? Because there's people that have done stuff. There's idiots that have done stuff. There's people that are wicked that have done stuff. But I think like badness has to change over the years. You get what I'm saying? When people are younger, you're more hot-headed, you're more reckless, you're not caring as much. You might do things, yeah, out of impulse or just to prove yourself as a person to older people or whatever. But then, realistically, when you get older, badness needs to change into organized badness. Then, do you know what I'm saying? Orchestrated, like control. Do you know what I'm saying? Like looking after your group of people, or showing them certain things or their ways, or even like this. Putting the young, let's just say putting the youngest to the test, then you know what I'm saying, but it's control type thing. But then when you get even older now, I think badness comes about respect. Yeah, and respect is you've lived a certain life, yeah, you know how things go, you leave things to the youngers, but you still direct and guide people. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like, it changes for the years. I don't feel like you can be at certain ages and still be the same bad, if that makes sense. It needs to keep changing. It needs to be about elevating in, you know, like constantly going upwards. You can't be the same bad when you're 20, when you're 40 or whatever people's opinions, because everyone talks about how bad people are, all rare. And there's some people that just don't care about that at all. Like, it doesn't affect them because they're not doing anything to anyone to be affected by that. But there's some people that actually are scared of people's names and reputation. So, like, it does mean something to some people, and in some circles or certain places, certain areas, certain places, they can't escape the badness, if that makes sense. Maybe they're just in poverty, bad people are around, and that puts a fear in them, and it's harder for them to get out. You get me? But yeah, what does badness mean to you, man? Because it just puts people into positions where it's about fear, in it. What fear's changed these days, isn't it? Fear has changed. People fear different things these days. People don't fear other people that much these days. I don't think. Look at that. Look at, you know what a perfect example is. Look at that geezer in Australia. This is a good thing to look at. The two geezers are going around licking everyone down, and the geezer just creeped upon him and took him out, blood. And knowing there's two of them, I don't know if that geezer knew there was two of them. Yeah, but would you have took down that geezer with a burner, with a big thing? Now, maybe it depends on where you are, how you see the scene, because he snuck up on him, and maybe he just looked at him like, yo, this geezer with the burner is an idiot. Yo, my man's an idiot. Fuck my man. And done his thing. Or maybe he could have been thinking, yo, the camera's on. This is my chance to be a hero. I'm going to be the hero. He could have been thinking that. I don't know. I'm just saying he could have. Or he could have thought, yo, my kids, yo, this is not safe. I don't care. I'm putting my life at risk to make sure that everyone's safe. You get what I'm trying to say? But either way, what he did was very heroic, innit? It was very heroic. And the person with the banner, he's probably seen as bad. They're going mad with the burn. They're going mad. So you get what I'm saying? But my man took him down, blood. You could say that's like a similar scenario. You could look at that as similar. Innit? Am I making sense?
Get me, but you just chat, fam. It's like, bro, come on, man. Bro, pattern up, man. Serious, man. Pattern up. You get me?
Over there chatting off your mouth. You said,
see, the pattern ups and the chatting off your mouth, that is where the respect's lost. Where you like, that is the most disrespectful parts of this, where man have actually lost respect, where they're just saying, come on, pattern up, man. Or you're just chatting off your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Forget the actual meat of the content. It's them little words there that are going to get to man more than anything else. Pattern up, bro. You're just chatting off your mouth.
Said you want to fight, man. Where's the fight? You're just chatting off your mouth. See what I realize? You man are chatties. I don't like saying patties. You just chatties. Do you get it? Serious. All sorts of chattings. Buying and chalk. Where? You got Dangles out here talking about the rude boy corner. But he's only got money for 28 grams. How can he be in the rude boy corner?
The rude boy corner. The rude boy corner. What's the rude boy corner? What is that? You get me? You see, like when you're growing up, yeah, you see all sorts of people like trying to be bad, and they actually want this badness. And you hear about a lot of them falling off, and then you see all sorts of people joining into the game to be bad. And then you see people that are just mad sick at orchestrating, intelligent people, you get me, that can make things happen because of just who they are. You get me? And you gotta spot the difference, man. There's different types of everything, let's just say.
The boss of the rude boy corner is on the train. Bad man. Any rude boy corner I stand in, we have to be able to all rise up 5 figures, 6 figures, etc. Bad man.
Yeah, but that now you know what? Now you know. You know why he's on the train now. You get me? You know. And when that sort of information come out, people just start being like, oh, they start building hatred. You can build hatred for me, bro. I'm internet ready, fam.
Internet ready.
Get me? I'm nonchalant, bro. I'm internet ready, bro. I'm nonchalant all day long, bro. Get me? So please, bro, don't be saying all this stuff, bro, because I will start running my mouth, bro. I'm nonchalant, bro. Joker.
Not 28 grams worth of peas. What are we doing there? I don't want to be in that rude boy corner. Because one man's on a line bike with gloves and the other man's on buying with train. You might as well be going, oh.
This is a very disrespectful video. Mate, I feel like it's just been turned up, man. I just don't know what Spray's gonna do next. It's very entertaining though. But you've got to be able to handle this. And yeah, I feel like this is the definition of internet ready. You got to be internet ready.
You know, so you might need to stop chatting. Too much talk, no action. You're talking about my ex was on your show. Ex. You must have the wrong guy. The mother of my child's the only woman that could claim me. No other gal out here can claim me. And this is the problem. You see your show, Simon. The enemy of my enemy is not my friend.
And so that is where in Clue's head, you're crossing lines, and I'm just going to trigger you because I think I've seen a video where he's got some guy in jail talking about what Clue was like in jail, chatting some rubbish. And so if you're using other people to get an image out of me, why don't I just say the image of you that I've not been willing to say because I got respect? That's what I think. And I'm not sure who's the girl that he's talking about doing this. China, you there? What girl is he talking about with his ex stuff? Because that's personal, man. You start bringing gal into it and all that. Like,
that's right, isn't it? The enemy or my enemy, an enemy of an enemy is not my friend.
Here's my thing with Spray's show, yeah. Is, bro, I watch it. I relate to it. Is it a safe space? No, it's not. Black women need to stop going on that show thinking it's a safe space to get their message out. And this is why the whole Elaine the Pain thing has gone left.
you see with that Elaine the Pain woman, though, she is mad. She is mental, blood. Obviously, Bounce is saying she shouldn't have gone on there, but the true colors, when you go on that show, your true colors will be shown then, basically. So, yeah, maybe she shouldn't have gone on there because her true person came out. You get me? But wait there, who's this? Yo, Grim.
Say happy birthday, bud.
Oh my God, lava! I'm on live, blood.
Go sit down.
A man's FaceTime me here to say to me, say happy birthday. That is mental. Lava. Lava. Oi, Graham, you done out here? You done?
Listen, open the sinners room for us, man.
Huh?
Open the sinners room for us, man. Let's
What?
get lit.
What?
The sinners. Open the sinners room tonight. Let's get lit.
Lava. What?
That's gay, that is, but this is just like yours.
What are you talking about? Oi, Graham, what are you talking? Hey, obviously, come down on Thursday, innit?
Thursday, the birthday's not on Thursday, but look at that.
Oh, wait there. What's happened to you, though, blood?
Long thing.
Uh-huh.
Gang shit, you know. Get me. Don't let Speedy fool you. He's a troll.
I tell the people what's happened, bro. Just tell them
What about?
what's happened.
What's happened? What do you want to know about?
What's happened recently? What's your situation like right now?
Hey, Speedy. Hey, a situation right now.
Tell them your current situation.
My current situation is this. This is my situation. Yo, when you try and do good and you go on, this is my situation. When you go on podcast, Sinners podcast, it fucks up your life.
So wait there. You're saying, yeah, when you go on Sinners podcast, it fucks up your life. But you're phoning me to open up studio to get lit. Lava.
I'm saying it's my birthday. Open the Sinners room so man can hold the vibes. You get about?
So what the Sinners the Sinners is there for vibes, just like random vibes.
Yeah, birthday vibes. What you on about? That will be a whole video for your fans, bro.
What, a whole podcast?
A whole podcast.
And what are you going to talk about on that podcast?
Yo, birthday, great birthday. Podcast stops like 24 hours with Greg. You get me? Linked up Speedy. You see me?
Huh?
Linked up Speedy.
Yeah. You know what we can do? We can. I'll see. Yeah, if we can do a stream. I'll do a stream later. I'll shout you later. Yeah, and I'll organize a stream. How about that?
Yeah, by God.
Yeah.
God, you said that.
Yeah, go on, it's safe. Then I'll shout you after I've come off this, and I'll see what's going on. Yeah. Go on, say. Oh, Graham is mad. A man's phoned me and said, "Say happy birthday." You don't get more lava than that, innit? A man's phoned me and said, "Yo, say happy birthday."
Because of that show. And guess what? These lot ain't coming out to talk about nothing, bro. You get me? They're too busy flipping sending indirects for Clue and myself and just start talk about mad stuff. And I don't know why man's on the internet bringing things up and talking about mad stuff. Like, man's actually a idiot. If it cuts off, you know.
Let me just get to the end of this video because it's getting close to school run time.
You got Dangles talking about broken ribs. Cap. But is Dangles on bail? Facts. Huh?
And this is why it's mad.
Who's Dangles? Is he on about Conic? Is that who he's on about when he says Dangles?
And this is why it's mad. You see narratives or the truth or what people on bail or on, it can kind of ruin people, you know what I'm trying to say? It can. So I feel like Clue has kept it very respectful because he could have chatted off his mouth a long time ago, bro, but he hasn't. So yes, guys, it's not, look, Chronic, Spray, it's not go mad online. It's just notch it, just put it down a bit. Don't mind the fiends, but when you're starting talking about flipping rolling up to places, you're starting to make man's thing like, huh? Like, you make a man's people phone, man, like, huh? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? So just not do all of that. Just behave themselves now. Like, seriously, just behave themselves. I'm from Fulton Heath. That's the area that I'm from. My area. I'm not from East and then North and getting confused. I'm from Heath.
See, look, these little things, that's where the respect's just lost now. And, you know, to be fair to Bouncer, he did try to apologize for their last back and forward. There's a lot of pride and ego involved in all of this. And it's probably just come to a stage where it's like, try to do the right thing. Try to not have it this way, but people keep still saying my name. You get me? And obviously, like I says, you can never really count on what someone's going to do when you talk about them. You get me? Because there's been multiple times where people have spoke about me and the first reaction, you think, yo, but why don't? And then if you give yourself time to think, you think, oh yeah, it's nothing really. You get me? But not everyone has the same thought process. Some people are just like, yo, why are you still talking about me kind of thing? You get me?
You get me? Anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace. And guys, no one's not getting drawn out. You get me? I know I've been receiving messages, don't get drawn out, I'm not getting drawn out. But
yeah, this is done. But yeah, school runs soon. But what I will say is that yeah, bro, there's money to be made. This is just the way that I see it. It's as simple as this. There's money to be made online. These are attacking each other. Is gonna create situations. Oh, you're joking me. Yo, yeah, there's money to be made. You're just gonna have to keep elevating. You're gonna have to reinvest, and you're gonna have to plan out what you're doing next. I feel like people are in a good position. All these people are in a good position to take things to a different level. Yeah, and I feel like Americans have been doing this for a long time, and so it's our time to just figure out what we can get from the UK and make our money. You get what I'm trying to say? From a place where, you know, it's been hard. It's been hard to people have struggled to, you know what I mean? But it's like people are entering the game now, and everyone can make money. So everyone just needs to think about their next move, how they feel about being spoke about, and just react in a way that's gonna make you money, bro. That's it. Forget everything else. I'm not interested in beef, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not that way inclined. I'm just looking at the entertainment value of it. And that's it, bro. But yeah, man, subscribe to my channel, man, because I need the money. And I'm trying to keep the content consistent now. So I'll be back. I'm gonna try and get Gremlin on later. Obviously, he's saying it's his birthday. He just phoned out the blue. So I might just tell him to come here and let's do a little stream if you think that's good. Or if you want us to do something else, let me know. Let me know, and we'll try and work something out, innit? If it makes sense, it makes sense. We'll get something done. But yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.